Ontem nós fizemos um vídeo falando sobre Hell is Us, né? Esse game que vai ter daqui 2 dias uma demonstração para a gente poder finalmente conhecer e entender do que se trata, né? Na Steam. E hoje eu encontrei um canal. Eu vou estar mostrando para vocês certinho, o link do vídeo vai estar na descrição e tal, onde ele postou o gameplay cru e nu dele, né? Claro, vai ter bastante comentário dele, não tem problema, a gente vai ver, é até interessante isso. Mas é o gameplay que eu achei na internet assim mais completo, são meia hora, a gente vai estar assistindo isso juntos, né? Caso você tenha interesse em saber como é que é o game e tal, vamos lá, vamos ver juntos aqui, eu acho que vai ser interessante. Vamos lá, galera. O gameplay em si é da Game Riot, tá? E eu vou estar deixando o link, como eu falei, né, do vídeo deles original na descrição, lá no finalzinho da descrição, para que vocês possam ir lá ver também, conhecer o canal deles, caso vocês não conheçam, beleza? Eles tiveram acesso ao game, como vários outros influenciadores, e aqui nós achamos um gameplay bacana para a gente poder assistir e ver, assim, de uma maneira sem cortes, né? Como que funciona isso aí? Vamos lá.
Welcome to some very exclusive Hell is Us gameplay. I've been excited for this game since I saw the very first trailer. The hashtag ad, basically, I got invited down to Paris. They paid for my train and my hotel, just to be completely transparent. The game does come out on the 4th of September, 2025, on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. So in the video, you're going to see the sort of beginning of the game. There's like an initial cutscene which I cut out. Basically, this is like a flashback. So you are entering a area called Hedia, I think that's how you say it. Probably said it wrong. But basically, this area is pretty hard to get into. So the fact you're even here, Remy's the main character on the screen right now. The fact you're even here is like, how should you get in? It's hard to get out, but it's harder to get in. And it looks like he's potentially being like a pretend, sort of UN soldier. I don't know. Just guessing there. So I played the game for a couple of hours. The gameplay you're watching right now is mine, the first 15 minutes. And then at the end we see a bit more later gameplay, some more combat. The combat is very intense. They tried to stay away from it feeling like a Souls game, but it definitely has that kind of difficulty curve maybe. I think there's difficulty options available. But yeah, the combat is pretty intense. So at the moment, I wasn't quite sure at first. I was like, the movement feels a bit floaty, the animations didn't quite look right, but I believe that is because we're not really in our combat form just yet, which will, if you keep watching the video, you'll understand later on. Yes, so also in the game, there's no real guide, there's no real map, there's no like clear like, go here, big yellow objective on the map. It's very much about you working out, using your surroundings, using a compass, for example, and finding the right route. This sort of reminds me a little bit of like Resident Evil when you pick up items. That sound, I don't know. Also, if you guys recognise the voice of Remy, let me know in the comments, because I'm sure I recognise it from somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, all Unreal 5 by the way. And there is going to be a demo on Steam. I'm going to double check the dates. On the 2nd of June for about, so that maybe like an hour, hour and a half. I don't quite know how that demo is going to play out. Is it going to be the start of the game? Is it going to be like a combat segment? Yeah, be interesting. But you see, this world has been absolutely savaged by civil war, and it's not a happy place.
Os gráficos são bonitos, né?
There's some very like unique characters. The guy in the cutscene is clearly captured.
Achei que não teria cortes, mas tem cortes.
The very start cutscene. He's a very interesting looking character, quite intimidating. And yes, there's a cow. I don't know if I've mentioned this already, but it's an Unreal 5 game. I know a lot of you guys like and dislike Unreal 5, but performance seemed pretty solid. I was playing on a fairly decent PC. I didn't really notice any issues. You guys are watching it right now. I think the gameplay was 1080p though. Like the recording was. I don't know why. Don't ask me why.
Estranho, né?
The B-roll is actually 4K. That's later on. So here I'm just looking around, taking all the environments in, working out where to go. And yeah, that's where we save. Down here we get the first person we can chat to. Conversations. So you can pick the topics, They may give you clues on the next objectives, or where to find certain objects that you may need to progress. Conversations are going to be quite important in the game. Also, you can trade.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer. You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Quantos anos você tem?
The name's Ernest Cadell.
So I recognize it.
My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home. If he's out there somewhere.
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through. I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharus, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Okay, we have the gate for the the key for the gate. Worked out eventually. The conversation, you have to press X. I hate doing this in games. So you have to like press X to continue the dialogue. It ruins like the flow. And if you're not fully like paying attention, it just all stops.
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis.
Yeah, a little bit
Please
annoying.
pick up. It's Atticus.
But there we go.
I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
I love those sort of audio logs. I think, was it Bioshock that started doing those first? Maybe?
É, eu gosto disso também.
Such a cool addition to a game. I love them so much. The fact you can sort of continue playing and taking some story, I love it.
Datapad.
So this is yeah, part of the story is investigating leads and finding clues. So potentially we can find his son, for example. I can hear the chimes. Obviously, I can't just show you guys the full gameplay. It is a preview. I will be probably checking out the demo. So I've had to do some cuts here and there.
You found me.
This guy's in trouble.
Epsilon 12, right? I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
I don't know if we are
Who are you?
Epsilon 12.
I'm Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC. We got jumped. Who has the APC key?
Ó, a roupa que ele tá usando é que o protagonista vai usar, né?
Sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. Sarge is easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding. Look, we have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
Okay, I'll bring you the med kit. So the APC is actually quite important. In this game, there's like different areas you go to. It's like a sort of semi-open world, I guess, in some ways. And use the APC to get you from point A to B, to new objectives, new destinations. This way you have to deploy the compass, otherwise you will probably get a little bit lost. Again, the game doesn't really hold your hand in terms of exploration.
Caraca, mano, se localizar nesse jogo não vai ser fácil não, hein?
Let you find your way, I guess. Luckily though, I'm fairly good at navigation because I managed to find it. There it is. Medkit acquired.
Boa.
A few more clues around here.
Cara, se a demo não vier com legenda e interface em português, cara, eu não sei se eu vou conseguir jogar isso aqui, não. A demo, né?
Turned
Good.
it
You got the
quickly.
med kit.
Actually got lost on the way down, but anyway.
See that ladder over there?
Yep.
Climb it to the top.
Okay.
Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Thank
Caramba.
you for the key. So without the med kit, obviously we can get the key, and now we can try and hopefully sneak in. Fingers crossed. So again, even with this, it tells you, it gives you a key, but then you got to work it out. It doesn't just open the door. Definitely not much hand holding, which can be quite daunting at times, because we're so used to being directed. What this says, I don't know. We will eventually work it out. Yeah, like so many games we play are very like clear. Like this is where you go.
Shouty.
Yellow highlights everywhere. Mission objectives. And when you swap to another game, it can be a little bit like, oh, okay, this is different. So I worked out we need to match up those patterns. There's
Nossa,
also
vai
one
ter puzzle pra
on the floor
caramba,
on the
velho.
outside, but we know what that is.
Tô ferrado.
I'm clearly double checking just to make sure. There we go. We've done it. Success.
Ué, onde que abriu?
Opens the door downstairs by the guy that's wounded. Oh, yeah, by the way, don't do what I am about to do right here. Top tip. There is full damage in the game. Yeah. Whoops.
Tem dano.
I will do better next time. So quite a bit of damage there as well. Not the best idea. And this is where it starts to really start, really. Like, this is where the game... Yeah. This is a pretty poignant cutscene in the game, in your journey as Remy. So we don't really know much about Remy at this point. Whether he's qualified...
Cara, eu vou gostar desse jogo, irmão.
Some way, is he a soldier?
Vou apanhar pra uma
What is he
desgraça, mas eu vou
looking
gostar
for?
disso.
Currently, I have no idea at this point in the game. Quite a few wounded soldiers on the floor. Absolutely slaughtered. Hello?
Hey, you okay?
What
Hey!
is that?
Cê tá louco, meu irmão.
I don't think he's dead.
Fuck.
Cê tá maluco.
What the fuck?
So that red thing is basically acting as a shield for the white. It's the best way to explain it. You gotta kill the red thing first, mate.
Opa!
Use drone to freeze an opponent in place for a small period of time. Freeze you up.
É uma mina, mano.
Yes, salute.
Oh!
So unlucky. Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah. What a way to die. I'd be... You stupid drone. You had one job.
E deve ser assim que ele consegue a roupa, né? Que isso, cara. Que loucura.
I believe the drone can only temporarily hold them, of course. I think that's partly why. Maybe she didn't quite account for the time.
É, lá, sabia. Pô, que mórbido, cara. Tirou a roupa da mulher lá.
We just taken her sword. She died saving us, and we're like, sure. Alright, I'll take the mantle. We don't really hear about her anymore, that's it.
Opa, começou o
That's the
combate.
last little bit of combat. This is the last bit you're going to see of me. Fine, so we can lock on. Again, similar to like a Dark Souls, or any game really, in third person. Actually, we don't have many skills and stuff yet, but watch that's about to change. Initially, the combat felt pretty manageable. So yeah, we've got the key now. So we skipped a bit there, of course. This is now B-roll. This is not me playing. Should be in beautiful 4K. The drone sits on top, and they're not very happy about us using this APC, but we don't really care. We are going to the destinations we want to get to. We're going to an area called Jova. I'm guessing the map keeps opening up. I'm guessing you can come back.
Cara, o mapa parece grande, cara. Ô, louco!
But yeah, my overall first impressions are pretty solid at the moment. I quite enjoyed the game. I only played the game for like an hour, maybe 2 max. It's hard to get a complete bearing on the game, but combat was quite fun. I'm intrigued by the story.
Tá. O mundo aparentemente é grande, mas nós não temos acesso a andar por ele pelo jeito, né? Porque olha lá, ó, ele confirmou a navegação e automaticamente teve uma cutscene dele saindo e chegando no lugar, olha lá.
I'm pretty solid at the moment. I quite enjoyed
Olha lá.
the game. I only played the game for like an hour, maybe 2 max. It's hard to get a complete bearing on the game, but combat was quite fun. I'm intrigued by the story. There was a cutscene back there where someone's really angry. What are you doing with our APC? Who are you? Get out! Yeah, I know you're just like, no. I'm good, thanks. Leave me alone. Game looks pretty. Enemies look interesting. It doesn't really feel like a game I've sort of played before. Feels like a combination of multiple games.
É, isso aqui vai ser uma experiência diferente, hein, galera?
You can definitely tell it's Unreal 5. The thing with Unreal 5, is it going to suffer from that sort of shuttery shader issue? Is it going to run okay on the Series S, for example? That's always the question marks with Unreal 5. Felt, again, fairly optimized from what I played.
Why? Why is this happening?
Camille. Oh, meu bebê.
Oh, my baby. Anna, my baby girl.
Oh boy.
We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsi. The screaming, the panic, the smoke. Pure
Puro
chaos.
caos. Eu perdi eles na
I
multidão.
lost them in the crowd. I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late.
Que triste.
I'm too late. Oh, Camille, forgive me. I'm too late. Without one of their belongings, I can't even give them a proper Palamist burial.
Eles vão ter que pegar os pertences da mina.
Yeah, this place is not a happy place. There's a lot of grieving, a lot of bloodshed, a lot of war. You really have dropped yourself into it. It's not. By the way, the lighting in this game is very good.
É bonito
Where
mesmo.
my initial impressions of the character felt quite clanky with the, obviously like the poncho on. It seems to fit him quite well now. So yeah, my initial feelings about the animations and the walking and it did feel a bit off, but it's fine. Tanks, enemies just looted around. You can see him just operate, just walking around.
Que jogo bonito, velho.
Could you try and avoid them all? Maybe.
A Unreal Engine 5 é problemática, mas é bonita, não?
Yeah, very pretty game. I remember that initial trailer, I was like,
Parece que ele respondeu pra mim.
interesting game. I'm intrigued. There is these, they call them dungeons in the game. Don't know if we're about to visit one of these. Again, this is B-roll, so I apologise. What do you guys think of the poncho? This is the questions we need to ask. Yeah, I need to know where the voice is from. Who's the voice actor?
Uou! Cara, isso é Souls, mano. É a pegada. Eles não querem vincular isso a Souls-like, mas vocês viram o que o cara falou no começo, né? O jogo é... O combate é difícil.
You got block. You got like a dodge as well. So what I've found is if I was attacking a lot, it would also affect my health.
Legal.
I'm going to keep an eye on that. So if my stamina gets too low, my health goes down as well.
Estamina, olha lá. Mano, é Souls, velho. Marcar o oponente. Os lances ali embaixo de você poder... Uau. Ó, a recuperação igual de Nioh, que nós falamos ontem no vídeo, né? Caraca, quando ele guardou aquela espada.
Some environments look so cool, like the details. Like a bomb's landing right on that house.
Cara, a ambientação. Eu vou gostar desse jogo. Certeza. O que é esse cara, mano? Nossa! Você não é daqui, é? Conheço todo mundo aqui, hein? Mesmo assim, parece que é alguma coisa familiar em você. O líder espiritual. Minha vida começou aqui. Não, tem legenda e eu tô... Desculpa, galera.
I'm afraid you wandered into hell.
Yeah, might have a point.
Do you know where I might find the blacksmith?
Even before all this started, he was off and gone. A dark burden weighed on him. I sincerely hope he has escaped Jova with the ON convoy. Pray, my son. Pray he hasn't been shipped off.
Galera, aqui tá um frio, meu irmão. Nossa, a câmera travou, velho.
Did you happen to see where the convoy went?
Lieutenant Rue came to negotiate my release. Captain Voss would hear none of it. I heard their trucks leave the outpost this morning. Many roads lead outside the marsh. Sadly, my situation prevented me from seeing where they went.
Where's the ON outpost?
It's not far. Turn right, just before the blacksmith's forge. You should see it down the hill.
What happened here?
Madness and hatred happened here, and lots of it. When I finally managed to get back from Tulsi, I rushed to my brother's home, only to find my niece, Rebecca, orphaned. Then the soldiers began to round up the villagers. When they kicked in the door, I told her to hide. I gave myself up.
Your niece, Rebecca, is she okay?
How long can a young child survive in these horrible conditions? Could you be so kind as to check in on her? The last time I saw her was in my brother's home. It's the building with the treehouse next to it.
I will look into it. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, got many leads.
Ah lá, tem novos... Olha lá, ó. As pistas ali do lado. Olha essa ambientação, velho.
I think you might have a point now. I think we have definitely entered hell.
Mas tá claro pra mim, mano, aquilo que eu tinha comentado, cara. Isso aqui é um jogo que não vai ser pra todo mundo, mano. Isso é fato, mano.
Uh-oh.
Muita gente não vai ter paciência pra ficar pesquisando, procurando. Mas eu vou gostar desse tipo de coisa, cara. Vou gostar muito.
I can't imagine Rebecca's just going to be sitting in her house going, hello. What a torrid day it is today. I do like how the drone sort of sits almost like a parrot companion on your shoulder. And yeah, it does. You can turn the torch on.
Acende a
For me,
luz.
honestly, the game's generally quite dark. Feels like most of the game's set at night, so the torch is quite useful.
Pois é, Shadows, né? Precisava de uma tocha, né?
If you guys have got any questions about the game or any more like impressions and stuff, let me know if you guys want me to check out the demo as well. Again, I don't believe it's coming out on consoles. It will be like a sort of Steam exclusive. There's going to be a lot of demos coming. Next week's going to be mad. Put it that way. I did play some other games at this event, which I will touch on at a later date. So make sure you subscribe. Is this oh, she's here. I take it back. Are you Rebecca?
You're not a soldier, are you? Please don't tell anyone I'm here.
I mean, the light
Hey,
isn't great.
who are you?
I'm Rebecca. I've been hiding here since the attack on Jova. The bombs fell from the sky. I was playing in the treehouse with my baby brother. Parents ran out and screamed at us to get down. My baby brother ran to them. That's when the bomb exploded.
Nossa.
So, I'm looking for the blacksmith. Do you know where he is?
I don't know him very well.
How does she know where the blacksmith is?
I think he doesn't like kids much. I saw some villagers leaving with the ON peacekeepers on their white trucks. Maybe he went with them.
Hey, did you see where the white trucks went?
I watched the white trucks drive away. They took the road that turns behind the hill with the ancient monuments. We can see them from here.
It's good intel. Okay, thank you. We could have told her there that the priest will be fine. Do not worry about your uncle. Yeah. Oh, it's like a full family reunion here. Look, so you get 4 more. So there's 2 more people. Is that 2 more pieces of intel or items, and then we sort of reveal the inner keepings. That's the captain. I feel like that's gonna be quite an interesting part of the game. Trying to gather all the intel and work out clues. Now it's time for a bit more combat and a little bit of a new weapon.
Opa,
as
essa
well.
arma aí é legal.
You get new weapons fairly early on. And you've got a few new abilities as well in the bottom right hand corner.
Cara, os bichos são agressivos, cara. E olha a quantidade.
There's a lot of enemies here. Holy smoke.
Uau.
There was a charge attack which I did quite often, which was just...
Caramba, velho.
The game does recommend you play with the controller. The game goes.
Ô, louco!
Seems like this one is really good at taking... Does hold down triangle.
Gostei disso, hein?
The game does recommend you play with the controller.
Ah, ali embaixo, ó. Ele usou a habilidade. Legal.
Seems like this one is really good at taking down pools of enemies. Very wide range. Lovely spinning attacks.
Caramba, cara.
This isn't me playing, because I get slaughtered in the comments.
Ó o drone ajudando.
Pretty sure if you block at the right time, there is like a parry system in the game as well. I think. Don't quote me on that. I think I did that a few times. Whew. I feel like the game probably gives you like more health supplements and stuff as well compared to the Dark Souls game, for example. So maybe a little bit more forgiving in that sense. But the combat is.
Será que vai ter mais variedade de inimigo, mano? Tão muito parecido, né?
Walkover, but maybe not as hard as like an Elden Ring or a Dark Souls, I guess.
Hey! Help! Over here!
Será que os inimigos vão só ser esses bichos, cara?
I see you.
Com uma variaçãozinha diferente e tal?
Hey! Help!
You better have some intel for me.
In the maintenance room!
It's all right, I'm here. Calm down.
Thanks.
Cara, a modelagem dos bonecos tá bonita.
That necklace. You must be one of his friends.
Who's friends?
Who are you?
I'm Victor Gaz. I left Jova to look for my mentor Vitalis. My ears are still ringing from that damn explosion. The trucks must have driven over a mine or something. I pulled Lieutenant Rue out just in time. We're the only survivors. The explosion must have attracted the creatures. We hid in here until I could figure out a way back to Jova.
Who is Vitalis?
Vitalis is the blacksmith of Jova.
Olha aí.
I've been his apprentice for many years. I was an idiot to think I could go look for him. Recently, some agents came for him. You know, black suits, shades. Let's just say they didn't seem like the type to fuck around. Listen, maybe we could help each other. Take the key to Vitalis' home. I found a locked door in the basement, but couldn't figure out how to open it. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did. I'll come join you
Interessante.
later. I need to make sure the lieutenant can make it back to Jova. I'll find a way to avoid the creatures.
Mano, o cara ali tá machucado também.
So we are coming to.
Where's Vitalis' home?
Sorry.
The house is right in front of the forge in the northeastern part of Jova. You can't miss it. There's a blue.
Tá vendo? É esse tipo de informação que a gente tem que ficar prestando atenção, ó. Onde é a casa? Ó, fica noroeste de Jova, perto de não sei o quê. E o jogo não vai te falar mais nada, cara. Cara, eu tenho certeza. Eu vou ter que jogar isso aqui com um bloco de nota aberto, anotando as coisas, mano. Porque eu sou muito esquecido, velho.
Swing in the tree next to the house.
Olha lá.
So maybe we've been to that building already. Obviously, we couldn't get in. Obviously, it's quite an important building. We've then finally found a key for it, and we can hopefully get in. But this is the end of the gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, any questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks to Nacon for inviting me down to
É, aqui
Paris,
ele não
play the
vai,
game.
não vai falar mais nada, porque vai ser o... Olha lá, o final do jogo, né? Ele vai entrar lá, ó. Beleza. Galera, assim... Eu repito, mano. Esse vai ser um jogo difícil de jogar, mas ao mesmo tempo é um que me incita a jogar pela dificuldade, cara. Por não ficar mostrando as coisas, eu acho que a gente vai ter um gameplay divertido, mas intenso ao mesmo tempo, né? Bom, saíram algumas informações sobre o personagem, o Rami, na própria Steam. Vamos dar uma olhada. E me desculpem, não é Rami, é Remy. Remy. Conheça o personagem principal, Remy. O retorno de Remy nunca foi pensado para ser triunfante. Sua terra natal é um lugar fragmentado e assombrado, um lugar que nunca o deixou ir de verdade, e algo permanece nas ruínas à espera. Ele tinha apenas 5 anos quando sua mãe o tirou clandestinamente de Hadia, deve ser o lugar, né? Uma nação isolada do mundo. Ninguém tinha permissão para entrar ou sair, mas ela fez uma escolha, uma que condenou seu filho a uma vida de questionamentos. Ele entende por que ela fez isso. Ele sabe que ela queria que ele tivesse uma vida melhor, além do isolamento sufocante de Hadia. Mas esse conhecimento não faz nada para acalmar o trauma de ter sido deixado para trás. Ele não busca justiça, ele não busca redenção, ele os busca. Os pais que os abandonaram. A nação que o apagou. Ele precisa confrontá-los. Agora, décadas depois, ele finalmente encontrou o caminho de volta. Remy cresceu no sistema de acolhimento do Canadá, criado por estranhos numa terra que nunca pareceu verdadeiramente sua. Tudo o que carregava no passado era um nome da sua terra natal, Jova, e o fato de seu pai ser o ferreiro da aldeia. Por isso que ele está procurando ferreiro. Isso e um colar estranho que sempre guardou consigo. Quando Remy se juntou às forças de paz da ONU, deve ser ONU, né? Não foi por dever, mas como um meio para atingir um fim. Quando Hadia mergulhou na guerra civil, viu uma oportunidade de atravessar a fronteira sob o pretexto de uma missão humanitária. Como a operação estava a ser encerrada, desertou o seu posto para entrar no país antes que a janela se fechasse. A terra a qual outrora pertencera deveria ter sido devastada pela guerra, dividida pelo conflito, mas o que ele encontra é algo muito pior, algo que desafia toda a lógica. A guerra civil que esperava foi engolida por uma força que não consegue explicar. Cada passo que dá revela fragmentos de um passado do qual faz parte, pedaços de uma história da qual não tinha conhecimento, agora ao encará-lo através dos destroços. Acho que é isso, né? Mas entender o que aconteceu aqui tem um custo. O quanto mais ele se aprofunda, mais parece que a verdade pode ser muito mais aterrorizante do que jamais imaginou. No entanto, ele não pode voltar atrás, passou a vida inteira em busca disso. O mundo de Hell Is Us não é apenas um cenário, é um teste. Não há respostas claras, nem ameaças simples, apenas a demanda brutal por adaptação ou preenchimento. Ou, é isso mesmo, perecimento. As únicas ferramentas de Remy são um conjunto de armas misteriosas cuja origem é tão enigmática quanto as forças que ele precisa enfrentar. Um drone engenhoso chamado Cap e um datapad. Eles serão úteis, mas as respostas que ele procura, ele terá que encontrar sozinho. Remy não receberá as respostas que busca. Se quiser entender o que aconteceu aqui, terá que procurar pistas, espalhadas pela terra, soterradas em ruínas e insinuadas nas palavras e ações daqueles que encontrar. Alguns podem ajudá-lo, mas ninguém vai oferecer a verdade de graça. Nesses tempos difíceis, todos têm seus próprios fardos, e sua disposição em ajudar pode depender do que ele pode fazer por eles. Olha, bastante coisinha. Você deve ler o próprio mundo, seguir os vestígios deixados por eles que vieram antes, ouvir o silêncio sobrenatural que sinaliza perigo e decidir se segue em frente ou recua. Cada descoberta é merecida e cada erro é seu somente. A jornada de Remy não se trata apenas de sobreviver ao que está por vir. Trata-se de confrontar o que sempre esteve ausente. A Guerra Civil pode ter remodelado Radea, ou Radea, Adea, não sei como é que vai ler isso aqui. Mas para ele, a verdadeira ferida foi infligida muito antes do conflito começar. E se a verdade que ele busca for pior do que não saber? Nós apenas arranhamos a superfície da jornada de Remy. Nos próximos meses revelaremos mais sobre seu passado, os perigos que ele vai enfrentar e as escolhas que vão defini-lo. Mas em um mundo onde a verdade foi soterrada por séculos de silêncio, será que a compensação será suficiente? Mano. Mano, olha a diferença, né, mano? Puta merda, cara. R$179, mano, na Steam. 300 pau. 300 pau? Acho que é 300 pau. No PlayStation, né? 250, 300. Diferença, né? Bom, é isso. E aí? O que você tá curtindo? Ou não curtindo? Desse gameplay, você conseguiu absorver alguma coisa interessante ou não interessante? Comenta aqui que eu quero saber, beleza? Beijo no coração, tamo junto, pessoal. Valeu!